you are seeing this message, you have your family members unhinged. God does not play about you. You're very close to the divine, and your innocence, your playful nature, your passion is being reignited and is also being rehabilitated. It's like God and your angels are nursing you back to health. There's a lot of people that want access to you because of what God is about to do in your life. And so maybe you've been feeling a lot of anxiety more than normal. Like, I feel like something's happening. I'm not sure. I don't know what to do. And it's like there's going to be this new era of your life where you get to play, where you get to have peace and joy instead of always having to adapt to what the narcissist in your family does and how they treat you. These people have always tried to glaze over your potential and who you really are, and you have them snapping. Okay, they are unhinged at the person and the version of you that you've become. They don't even know what to do. They don't even know what to say. You don't have to ferociously defend and protect yourself anymore. You are safe to release them. You are safe to let go of them. And that could make you a little bit sad. But I feel like for some of you, you're not that sad about it. Because these people, they don't care. I'm getting siblings. Okay, for some of you, it's siblings. And then for others of you, it's parents. And then for some of you, it's both. Like the whole freaking family. And they have constantly stabbed you in the back, caused all types of betrayal. They are always teaming up against you or making you feel left out. And it's just been really sad. It's always 3 or more against you. Like if they could leave you in the street, struggling, dusted and busted on the side of the road, they would do that. So for some reason, they're getting justice and they have to see you shining. They're unhinged. They are in a position of lack, poverty, struggle for all the many years of things that they've tried to do to you. And I feel like some of this is unfolding because you're so far removed from them. Like you've completely detached, and maybe you're trying to recreate the joy that they took from you earlier in life. Like, I'm going to be a great parent. My family's going to be different. Our traditions are going to be different. Like, God is creating a whole new chapter for you. You're about to get a lot of shocking news because you're going to have different connections. God wants you to enjoy the new connections or the better connections in your life and not worry so much about those people that you've put in your rear view because you're already trying to forgive them. You know, you're already trying to forgive them, and that's hard enough. But maybe you think about it like there are certain people in your life that you didn't get to say goodbye to. So because of that, you're like, am I going to feel bad about these people I didn't get to say goodbye to? It's not the same for whoever this is. You deserve to be around people who empower you. God wants you to get more comfortable being around people that truly empower you, that claim their own energy, that are good people. These are the people that you can give access to. People that aren't making you constantly adapt and adjust and pivot and change. This next era of your life is your A game. And getting to skip and dance and hum and be giddy and laugh, which is something that you don't get to do enough. In this season of your life, you will have unconditional love. You will have access to unconditional love and blessings that you have never seen before or felt. So we have unconditional love. You're going to be really happy with your family dynamic or the family that you are creating. I'm seeing that you have the space and privacy to create the life that you've always dreamed of. So you're really trying to not take 1 second or one motorcycle. You're really trying to take it all in. Stop and smell the roses. Slow down to enjoy the feast. You are trying to enjoy every morsel and be in this. You're trying to be in this echo chamber of merriment. So we will take that as confirmation that you really are trying to be present and enjoy and savor every moment of this peace that you've waited a long time for. Now there are some, I wanted to say the word scallywag, but it's like there are some rogue monitoring spirits that are trying to figure out how to get in and annoy you and disturb your peace. But I'm seeing that you're going to be really good at protecting yourself and protecting your peace from whoever these rogue chaos agents are, because they're random, or they could be neighbors, or they could be coworkers, and you're just not going to let them get the best of you. In your mind, you are getting ready to say some final goodbyes to certain timelines you don't want to be on anymore, or certain environments you don't want to be a part of anymore. So maybe in your mind, you're taking like a final snapshot of, yep, these people don't know it yet, but I'm not coming back. These people don't know it yet, but I won't live here much longer. Like, it's something like that God is preparing you for, that it's shocking to you, but you're wrapping your mind around it, but no one else knows. No one else knows what you're really up to, and that you have really big plans. It is being recommended that you keep these plans to yourself, because I do see a lot of people are trying to be you, or they're trying to emulate you, or they're trying to like compete with you, like what is it called? Shadow competitor. Okay, you have a lot of shadow competitors. So there are some people that try to guess what you're up to, and then they try to one up that. There's people that try to brag on social media to get your attention. They have no idea that, like, they hope and pray, and they're delusional that you are paying attention to their social media, but like, you couldn't be bothered. Okay, you really truly couldn't be bothered. Your life is changing in a really big way, and I see you getting really excited for that. You knew that you needed more space and more privacy, and because you're getting a smidge of that, you're like, I need more. I need more peace, protection, privacy, and space. So I see that there are people trying to watch you on technology, on social media, on the internet, computers, emails, text messages. There's a lot going on with that. And they're just doing too much. The mind games, the manipulation, the trickery. Some of it is your family, and then others, it's just like these rogue chaos agents doing the devil's bidding. There are so many people that don't know what you're going to do next. And I'm seeing you are making big preparations now that you have this space. And this is like having a lot of noisy neighbors, and then all of a sudden they're all gone. And so you can think. You can not be distracted. So whatever distractions were around you, there are less now. And however that fits into your life, you're like, I'm going to make the most of this. You are making preparations to move. You are making preparations to be the star, to put yourself out there. You are making preparations to, buy a home, buy a car. These are really, really big things, because you're claiming your energy back. You're like, I've been distracted for a little bit because there's been a lot that I've been healing from. And you're also healing from things in the past, like with your family. So you're not going to be falling for your family members' mind games. I don't know if they've tried to create legal issues for you. That is going to be for some of you. And I'm getting parents and siblings that have tried to interfere, hinder, block love, finances, and growth in your life. They have talked a lot of trash and gossip about you. Like, look, I've got parents and siblings. There's a lot of people competing with you because they want to make you feel ugly. They want to make you feel less than. They want to make you feel like shit, basically. And I'm getting a couple astrological signs. I got Aquarius. Did I get another one? And Scorpio. Okay, there is an Aquarius and Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising. These came through, and that seemed like, whoa. So this is amplified that you have a Scorpio and Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising. That is just can't drop whatever bone. So they could be the ringleader with these other people, trying to infect them so they can go after you. So God is really upset with them calling you a liar, with them trying to make you sick with their intent to harm you. They're always trying to reject you or abandon you or leave you behind. They're always trying to project things onto you or emotionally manipulate you. They are diabolical. Okay, these people it's never enough for them. So I see why you have them unhinged, because you have unconditional love in your life. Even if it's just a couple of people or one person, and then you have God's unconditional love. Like, these are people that pretend to be close to God, or they pretend to be spiritual. You actually are spiritual or are actually close to God. These people just, I can't. These people that continuously want to have beef with you or come after you, they are unhinged. Because you haven't turned around to look at them. You're not giving them the time of day. A lot of these people were past friends, exes, and most of all, family or people that you considered to be family. They tried to compete with you. They tried to hold you down, keep you down, or act like they didn't see you, but they have talked mad trash on you, mad dirt on you, and then they wonder why they're in this like whirlwind of effery. You have your haters unhinged. You have your family members and your ex-friends. Okay, I'm going to do that specifically. Family members and ex-friends unhinged, because you will not turn around to give them the time of day. You have completely changed your life since you knew them. And now they think they're familiar or acquainted. I'm hearing broken record. They complain about you chronically, like a broken record. They have betrayed you in so many ways where you've given and given and given, and God does not play about you. So God is not messing around with the fact that they're going to get what they get, and you're just leaving it in God's hands. You are finally seeing where all of these people served as a distraction from you becoming your best version, from you truly claiming your energy, because when they were around you, unfortunately, you did doubt yourself. When so many people are saying the same thing or projecting the same thing, and you don't know yet about like these emotional manipulation tactics, you're like, oh, maybe I am those things. Maybe I am an imposter. Maybe I am whack or tacky or gaudy or flexing or fake, or you know what I mean? You start like, they really wanted to brainwash you. Okay. Holy Spirit is saying they had not only tried to brainwash you, but brainwash people around you. They really thought there was a way to put you in your place. They really thought it was going to be easy. And now these people are dealing with legal issues. They're dealing with relationship issues, financial issues. They're getting pulled over. They're acting real sus. So stay low key about what you are working on, because they are so competitive with you, and God is about to pull you through another breakthrough. I don't even know how to say that. You're about to go through another breakthrough, and I'm getting it's going to be epic. And you are so unbothered. You are so unbothered. They could not touch, jack, intimidate. And they really tried it. These people specifically are seeing that now you're this new version of you, and working on yourself and healing and doing all of this inner work. Now that you've been going through all this self-development, they really can't keep up with you. So at one point in their life or whatever, they thought you were less than them, that they could keep you down here. But now you know your worth, and you're screaming it from the mountaintops like, like, get the frick up out of here. They're always looking for ways to F with you. Like, get out of here with that. I'm hearing you reap what you sow. Your breakthrough is here. And you're just going to keep getting better. They're so mad that you look so good. You're not even done yet. You're not even done yet. Okay? These people, oh my gosh, I'm getting so much. So hold on, guys. Holy Spirit is telling me they not only tried to keep up with your demeanor, they tried to keep up with your beauty standard, how you kept yourself, how you take care of yourself, your work ethic. I mean, they were really trying to go tit for tat, going toe to toe with an earth angel, and I know they're tired. I'm going to say that again. They tried to go toe to toe with an earth angel, and I know they're tired. People F around and find out all the time when it comes to you that when they see you in real life, when they see you in your magic and like doing your thing, like they don't even know what to do. So they don't know how to keep it 100 like you. They think they're doing that, but they're not. They don't know how to be authentic. Stay low key about what you are working on, because I'm getting that you are working on a home, or getting a home, purchasing land, purchasing animals. I mean, big things. These are big things. And I'm also getting that you are like this euphoric type of movie star. You're giving Marilyn Monroe, like you're just very charming and charismatic. And you're not wasting time. Like, you're going to do the things that you really want to do. So think of the most charismatic, like, movie stars that are, like, famous, that are timeless. That is you. So, of course, all of these freaking Looney Tunes want to ruin that for you. They want to make it amateur hour. They want everyone around them to believe, like, they're not who they say they are. You can rest easy that these people are being sorted. Justice is here. They're being dealt with. So keep being your true self. You are so independent, and they want to put you in your place so bad, but it's not going to happen. You guys could be dealing with a Capricorn, Scorpio, Aquarius, or even Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And let's keep it all the way 1000. There are a lot of astrological signs that have beef with you, so we would need their whole freaking birth chart. These people are dealing with relationship issues, like whatever you have, they're trying to make it like they got that on 10. If you have a healthy relationship, they're like, I'm in love. None of that. If you're doing really well with your finances or you're successful, they're trying to act like they're the CEO of every damn thing. Like, it's just not, no. God is helping you sleep better at night. Okay, you've been through a lot. You have been through so much with people constantly coming up against you. You are claiming your energy. These people, they're not authentic to the resources that they have. You use the resources that you have, the gifts, the talents, and abilities, and you don't try to make other people look bad. Whoever these effers are, their whole MO is to make you look bad. And in turn, it makes them look bad, because it just makes them look like a whole hater. They're mad about how much you know, because they feel like if they had the same knowledge, or if they were as psychic, they would throw that in your face. And you don't throw anything in their face. You're really good at acting like they don't exist and starving them out. You are their worst nightmare. You are anyone from your past worst nightmare. You are becoming the Empress. You are working on feeling abundant and just knowing that the world is at your fingertips. You are at the top of the Wheel of Fortune, and there are not going to be many people up there with you. So all of these people that you left behind because of how they treated you, they were not meant to be at the top of this wheel with you, because look, they were going to make things really hard for you. They were going to do things that you didn't want them to do, that they knew you didn't want them to do. They were looking for so many ways to betray you, like they were smiling in your face while doing crazy things behind your back. I can't. So let's get into the rest of the tea, because I cannot. Like, you rather play by yourself, be by yourself. You could do that all by yourself. And these people are just mad that you see them, oh my gosh, for the fraud that they are. So because it didn't work for them because it didn't work for them to try to brainwash people against you, for them to try to 11:11 on my timer, for them to try to change everybody's opinion, brainwash them, deflect, project, all the things. Now they're throwing a whole pity party. Well, things don't work out my way because everybody sucks, just like the collective. Huh? They tried to sabotage you. They tried to call you a whole con artist. They tried to call you a liar, unoriginal, unexciting, that you're too mainstream. They tried to say all of these things about you. And now they're crying about it. Like, nobody understands. Like, God brought them to a full stop. They're not growing. They're not expanding. And it's really sad, because I know that's not what you want for them. Like, you're just minding your own business. But for some reason, you need to know this and keep it pushing. Don't get distracted. But everything in their life is being, like, called to a halt. Full stop. So whatever little climb or whatever little ladder they were on, the ladder disappeared. You wonder why they're unhinged? Why they're out here complaining with a mic? Because whatever they were working on, they've been cut off from that. So this would be like an influencer on social media. They're like at the peak, or they're seeming like they're going to be big online, and then they disappear. Or their following starts to deplete. Do you know what I mean? That's what it's giving. Like, these people are going to have to move. I can't. You are about to get the green light or get approved for something that you did not think was even possible. Is it a home? Is it a car? Is it a new way of life? It is about to be approved, and the approval is going to shock you. That you will gain access to this new life. So I don't know who these people are. They just thought that they had the audacity. But you are showing these people, what actual audacity looks like. You are starting a revolution by standing up for yourself. You are starting a revolution by being yourself. More people out here are going to want to be like you, because you know how to put people from your past in your rear view. No matter how much you loved them, no matter how much at one point you cared about them, or how long they were in your life, a lot of these people were your family members. They're holding on way too tightly to a beef that you just don't even, could have been years ago. Literal years ago. These people are intoxicated. They have a distorted view of life and you. They're very woe is me. They feel like everyone should just take care of them, like things should be easier, all while they're trying to be you. Things were never easy for you. That's what they're not understanding. And just because you didn't tell them everything doesn't mean that you didn't go through some things. You just paved your own way. You saw the lemons. You turned them into a moment. You turned them into a legacy. You turned it into sunshine. You knew that you were going to get to the best version of you, and you were going to continue to build, and that there was always going to be a way. I freaking love this card, because she's like, I am bad AF. Hello. I said what I said. Oh, I love this card. It's my favorite. You have earned all your stripes. So as they're out here on the mountaintops, on the rooftops, like they didn't earn anything. They don't deserve that. Like literally freaking out. So unhinged. You have earned all of your stripes. You have earned your rank. You've earned your title. You have earned your crown. You might feel like you have less and less friends. That's okay though, because it's better just to have the right ones. It is lonely at the top, but it is peaceful. And now you're seeing, like, whatever you've gone through in the past 5 to 10 years has shown you what you want for family, what you want for friendships, and what you want for love. What you'll deal with in the workplace, what you will not put up with. You are surrounding yourself with love. You're just on a different wavelength, a different frequency, a different channel, a different vibration, a different radio station. You know the world is your oyster. You are excited for every day that you wake up. You are excited to make the most of your day. And these endings were always inevitable. Like, yeah, you would love to have family members, but you don't deserve to be treated like that. Like, you don't deserve to be mistreated. But yeah, your ops, all the ex-friends, and I guess, like, people feel excommunicated by you. They feel exiled by you. And they are like, they don't get to do that. I do the exiling. I cut people off. You don't get to do that. I do that. But it's like, no, I do that. So you saw these snakes for who they were. And now those hard times are over because you have been fully removing everybody from the equation. Clean slate. Now you're even more careful with things that you say to people. And now they want to reconcile. And they're crying like, oh my gosh, just listen though. Because it wasn't even like that. They don't take any accountability for how bad they did you. How dirty they did you. That's another bottom line. Like, how are you going to apologize and want to reconcile, but you don't even know what you did? You don't think it was that bad. You're just seeing them for how pathetic they are. I said what I said. You're seeing them for how freaking pathetic they are. Like, you wanted to have faith in them, they bamboozled you and bamboozled you again. It kind of reminds me of Summer House, like how people maybe wanted to believe in Wes and thought like, oh, he's such a like sweet guy in comparison to all his dirtbaggy friends. So he's the better of the pick, or he's the better pick of the three, or however many he'd be around. But in actuality, he's hiding that way. Okay? You don't need mediocre friends. Mediocre friends that want to compete with you. Okay? Now they're crying. You're building your stability. Your roots are growing. And they're like, wait. I'm not a snake. Like, these people really showed you that they don't give a damn. And now they think, like, that you're just going to issue a statement, address them, acknowledge them, call them, answer their text messages. Like, it's not going to happen. Ever. Like, you're grateful that you see them for who they are. There's so much judgment coming in. They're really mad about that. They're like, I just don't think it's fair that the whole world is hating on me. I don't like that the internet is hating on me. I don't like that this friend group is hating on me. Like, what? So it was okay for a decade of hating on the collective, but you can't handle it for 5 seconds? You can't handle the hot seat for 5 seconds? Oh, well. Oh, well. They hate to see how much you accept yourself. The good, the bad, the ugly, the things you haven't figured out yet. You just truly accept yourself for who you are. Wow. We have crowned games, airplane, the right use of power. They didn't use their power like how they should have. Okay, they could have used their power to cause or to bring people together. Did they do that? No. And then they're always the victim. So somebody could have cheated on them, and then they started cheating, and they're like, no, but they did this to me first. But you're still a cheater too. You could have just left. You know? There's always an excuse for these people on why they couldn't do better. There's always an excuse for these people on why they couldn't be consistent to even compete with you. So you are starting a revolution because you use your power for good. You use your power to unite. You're starting a revolution. You're showing people how to be authentic. You are also, showing people this is the correct way to use your power, to use your honor, to use your authority, your, oh my gosh, what is the word? To use your power, to use your purpose for good, or your influence. Because a lot of people, they could be of influence and then they just don't care how they're using that influence and how it affects people. But you care. And no one thought that you would get on this unmarked trail by yourself. They thought, oh no, there's way too many obstacles. Sorry, my hair is like, I don't know what it's doing. But they thought there are way too many obstacles. They're never going to get on this unmarked trail, not without me. Like, they need me here. These friends really wanted to be around to stand in your way. They really wanted to be right by your side so they could stand in your way. So they could distract you, create an obstacle, and be like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. I guess we're stuck. Or they would jump over the obstacle and be like, bye. That's what it's giving. That is what it's giving. God wants you to prepare because everything you've wanted for a very long time is coming to fruition. So don't get down on yourself. This isn't a time to get down on yourself because you've had to go through a lot, especially in the last couple of months. You've come to a lot of realizations. There is so much that you've realized about the people from your past, and there's so much that you've had to accomplish in a very short amount of time. So I'm channeling that you need to not get down on yourself because there's more, and it's going to shock you. Like God is saying, get a big net. Okay, it's coming in. The possibilities are limitless. Yeah, these people are mad that you were activated in front of them. And the things that they chose to do have consequences. They thought they could take and take and take from you and feast at your table. Their choices have consequences. They are no longer a benefactor in your life. These people have shown you that they didn't really care about you. We have hard times are over. So confirmation, hard times are over. Look forward to an abundant, happy, enthusiastic, positive chapter, era of your life. Then we have the thorns. You've been weathering the challenges. And so I feel like there's a lot of anxiousness attached to this. So maybe you guys watched my last message about you being scandalous, like scandalously detached. Your villain mode, or what people consider to be your villain mode, is like driving them bananas. Get ready to bring in new and exciting things into your life. You're going to have a lot to celebrate. Like your chariot is here. Charge ahead with confidence. Stay strong and focused. I haven't pulled this deck out in a long time. So basically, you went through all of this change. You repaired your mind, your body, soul, your spirit, right? And a lot of people resonate with that. People that have changed. These ops, they don't like that you've surrendered to your purpose. You've surrendered to God, the divine, that people resonate with that. They don't want people resonating with you. They don't want people cheering you on. Your angels are guiding and protecting you on this spiritual journey. Oh my gosh, we got grace and benefactor. Grace and generosity. You gave them grace. You gave them generosity. They shouldn't be mad. They should feel like they were lucky to even have known you. This was an initiation. Are you going to reconcile? Are you going to go back? Are you going to feel bad? Are you going to let them distract you? No. You are going to pass this test. You're getting ready to cross into this portal. I'm telling you, this new era, you're going to have to be a little bit villain. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Know your spiritual rank. Be acquainted with the facts of you. That these endings were inevitable. These people didn't deserve you. At all. Yeah, you guys are being initiated. Like, they got grace. They got the benefit of the doubt. How many times? Now they want to throw a whole pity party and act like it's your fault when they're the ones that betrayed you over and over and over again. I see that, like, these people don't even take accountability when, like, say they get pulled over. They're like, it's not my fault because this and this and that. They go to court. They're like, well, it wasn't my fault because this isn't, like, nothing is ever their fault. Nothing. They have a distorted view of how the world should be. And you loved these people. So it took you maybe a while to see that. But now you know. Okay, now you know who they really are. Unfortunately. It's like, I can't. They want to protest the life that you deserve. They want to protest. Oh, this doesn't go there. They want to protest your relationships. And they're the ones holding on way too tight. They need to chill. Okay? There's some super salty enemies. These people thought it would be so easy to bring the chaos to your doorstep. Try to hide the fact that they are a narcissist, but you are empowering yourself. You see that they're false, they're false, they're fake, they're a pretender. They're still digging for dirt. They're still insecure. They want people to fear you. They want people to steer clear of you because they feel like if they can't have their way with you, that like nobody else should be able to. And for a lot of you, these are your family members. People that you treated like family and actual family members. They want people to fear you. Like, no, you need to stay away from them. They're like really dangerous. They're not a good person. Let me shuffle this over here because these like to fly. Oh my gosh, look. Death. You went through a whole rebirth and they're losing their minds. Like, can't people just mind their business? I literally can't. Okay. You have a magic ability of, again, turning lemons into sunshine. Making people laugh, making people smile. And they want to turn that into something ugly. Keep romanticizing your life. Like, you're going back to this whimsical way of being, but also you can turn villain mode on real quick for the people that thought they could bring the chaos to your doorstep. You're like, who is that? I don't know them. I don't know them. I don't know them at all. Like, what's wrong with being confident? What's wrong with believing in yourself? What's wrong with being intuitive or psychic or creative or inspiring? What's wrong with being a role model? Like, I can't. Wheel of Fortune again. These people are, they tried to emotionally manipulate you. They thought it was going to be so easy to humble you. And they thought it was going to be so easy to humble you. No. They thought it would be so easy to take what's yours. To try to rain on your parade. These people are know-it-alls. They're tyrants. They're nosy. And it's hard for them. It's hard for them to hide who they really are. But they were trying it. They were trying it. They loved bossing you around or bullying you or shaming you or humiliating you. And whoa, justice again. I cannot. However, they've been really fake to the public or whatever group this is. It's being exposed. It's being exposed that they're fake. Which is like their worst nightmare. Okay? These people don't understand why they're not growing. Why nothing's changing. It's not changing. It's not growing. It's not shifting because they are relentless with the bullshit. Like, this is sad. It's sad when family treats you this way. People that you've cared about your whole life treat you this way. They're happy when you're going through it. Well, justice is on the way. So, they can explain that to karma. They're gonna look dumb as hell. Like, you were always meant to be a star. And though you took the scenic route, and though you took the long way, like, your destiny is here. You have been initiated. You have officially been initiated to have the life that you deserve. And when you were around these people, there were always strings attached. Always. They never did anything because they wanted to do this. It came with something like, well, I did this for you, so I'm going to need you to do this for me. And you're like, what? Never did anything out of the kindness of their heart. Never gave you something without some kind of intention. So I see that you don't take gifts from any of these people. Prepare for endless serendipity. This last year, you've really had to believe in yourself and take big leaps of faith. Okay, that maybe normally, you're not like a risk taker, you don't gamble, you don't bet, but you're betting on yourself. These people are salty. So you have a fighting spirit that they would never understand. I'm going to say that again. You have a fighting spirit that they would never understand. They fight to fight. You fight because you had to. You had to defend yourself. You had to protect yourself. And now you know how to keep yourself safe. So now you're getting an update to your system, to your program, to your whole lifestyle. And so it's good that you're keeping it real private and you're keeping it cute and it's on lock. This new life that's getting updated is on lock. They feel like you defy odds. You defy gravity. You've learned how to be your biggest cheerleader. Your own biggest cheerleader. They thought it would be so easy to turn your life upside down. And maybe they did for a little bit. Maybe they did for a little bit. But you learned quickly not to tell them of your goals, not to tell them of what you're up to. Because though the waters were stormy or murky or unclear, they're clear. They're clear now. Okay, you are clear to land. You are cleared for takeoff. The macaroni is in the microwave. You can do whatever you want. They're not stopping anything. So this is a message of empowerment for you that these parents, these siblings, these so-called friends, these so-called lovers, they didn't stop anything. They didn't stop anything. I can't. You guys let me know what's going on in the comments. Don't forget to drop your favorite affirmation. And yeah, holy cow. I hope that this message finds you guys well. Remember that there are plenty of other messages as well that you can shuffle for divine guidance. There's 3 different playlists. All important links are in the description box. So don't forget to smash the you know what, hit the bell, duh. You don't want to miss out. Hype up this video if you claim this message, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.